Notice how the judge immediately presses on whether she's taking her prescriptions as prescribed. That's not just small talk. If she were misusing medication, it could count as a violation. Every detail matters in court.
If I could give you a copy of the petition clerk, I was Hey, Judge, if you wouldn't mind me refreshing your recollection on what happened here. Okay. Recall two cases, correct? Correct. 23 CR 1654, which is second degree felony, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and 23 CR 1858, engaging in organized criminal activity, a third degree felony. So we got a second degree felony and a third degree felony. Those are also alleged to have occurred on different dates. Actually, the more recent indictment is alleged to have occurred before, over a year prior to the.
Because it was re-indicted, Judge.
Yeah.
This defendant is
Well, no, that's not true. It's not. It's the date of the event is two different dates.
Right. Yes, sir.
One is on June 4th, engaging in organized criminal activity.
Yes, sir.
2022, and then in October the following year, it is alleged that he committed aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Was he on a bond or something?
Yes, yes, Your Honor. And
good luck. That's going to be a high
well,
climb.
I may, Judge, he properly remind you, he was on bond whenever the new charge came up. And counsel has been before you before with this request, and your prior ruling about that was that you would have no bond on this case that they're asking you to change your mind on.
Well, I'm always willing to listen to changed circumstances because I stand by the previous, but what I.
Two separate charges, two different dates, and here's the kicker. One of them allegedly happened while the defendant was already on bond. Translation: the court is going to see this as a double strike. And trust me, judges don't like déjà vu criminal behavior.
And why I did it, but tell me what additional information you would like me to consider.
Well, Judge, at this point, Mr. Future has been in custody for approximately 76 days. During that time, his longtime girlfriend, Mrs. Knight, gave birth to a new child, and Mr. Future would just like to ask the court to give him an opportunity to have a bond since.
What was the point about that? I mean, what was the point? When was the child born? This one, yes, I'm in lead to in logic. When was the child born?
November 13th. November 13th.
Last month.
Is it?
Okay. So, right. This aggravated assault in 23 CR 1654 is alleged to occur on or about October 1st of this year, which would have been like about a month before the child is born. So you had to know the lady was pregnant with your child. So what's your point? I mean, I don't understand. Just because a child is born, God's natural life, the way life works, a child is born. But the point is, you knew a child was on the way. So yet you're, and the presumption is it applies, but you're charged with a crime of violence. So why is the child being born important now? I mean, it wasn't important enough a child forthcoming for him to not get indicted for a serious aggravated assault. See? I mean, it's God's work. He's not doing anything about it. It's God's words.
And here comes the judge's point. A new baby might tug at the heartstrings, but the timeline makes it clear. The assault allegedly happened while the girlfriend was still pregnant. The judge is saying, if that responsibility didn't stop you then, why should it save you now? Ouch.
The child is being born, but she was pregnant with your child. You must have known that. But yet, with that obligation coming up, you decide, according to this indictment, to get involved in a serious offense. Let's see.
Just to remind you, Your Honor, this is the case that you've seen the video of the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon that occurs with 9 different defendants attacking one individual.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, Your Honor, I don't believe that the state is alleging that Mr. actually used a weapon in the case.
Well, that's what it's. When in their use or exhibiting a deadly weapon. That's what it alleges in this indictment.
Those are the accusations. When you break down each of the individual's responsibilities, at this time I'm not aware that Ms. Petrie actually wielded a weapon, but he was involved as a party to the offense and certainly was involved with the assault.
The indictment is party, which means he's got tantamount culpability by knowingly and voluntarily taking part. The way it's indicted. But under the law point, it stays with the same culpability. But that's what happens when a group of people get together to hatch a damn plan that threatens the civility and peace of this community. Nobody, everybody's fed up with this. How old are you?
What am I?
Yeah, I asked you first.
Sir?
How far did you go in school?
Right.
Okay, when?
2022.
Then what did you do after that? After you graduated, I mean, did you want to continue your education? Maybe get a $40 an hour job at the refinery, since they're begging for local people to get these jobs, and we're having to have hotels built, bring out of towners to do the job because our local people aren't filling the jobs and they're getting in trouble. I mean, this is like money just falling from the sky here. Just going through people's fingers.
9 people on 1 victim. Even if this defendant didn't personally swing a weapon, the law of parties makes him just as culpable. Think of it this way. If you join the mob, you carry the mob's crimes. No free passes.
We are blessed with opportunities. $40 an hour gets you $100,000 with overtime, a little overtime, 6 figures. And you're messing around with this? This is hopeless behavior. Whereas we have opportunities here that are dreams of a lifetime of success. All you got to do is follow the rules. Get an occupation. 2 years at LIT, and you're in the refinery, making a lot of money and being honorable and a role model for the family. That's what needs to be done. But too often I'm seeing this kind of behavior where people are frivolous in their actions. When you can see a refinery everywhere you turn, and there's gold right there. The good way. You don't have to hurt people, threaten your life and others. That's my Christmas wish, is that people would change their behavior. Finish school, get a trade, and go make money and be a role model of good. It's right there. No, we build hotels to bring out of town people to take the jobs that are right there. You have the jobs, not getting in cars and shooting up the town, beating up people. No, that's foolish. But it's a choice that you can make. We're blessed. You can see, for most parts of the city, refineries. So you can really find it. There it is, waiting for you to help. And they make things that are good for civilization. It's right here in this town. But That's
Judge, Mr. Patriot does have an experience in the electrical trade, and he's
yeah, he needs to be taking advantage of that. But you can't do it sitting in jail. You don't have a lot of people in the union in there. You get into a union, and those people are disciplined. They got a trade, and they take great pride in their work. For example, you're on the outside. They're on the inside. You're on the outside because of a choice you made. No, this is serious. And I don't see any difference, especially in what I've delineated. You're saying now a child is born. A child was almost born. Where you made a choice, according to this indictment, to get involved in a terrible deed. Emotion is not. I don't see it really change circumstances from circumstances.
This is classic Judge West, turning the courtroom into a life coaching seminar. He's basically saying, why throw away a $100,000 career at the refinery for street nonsense? It's tough love, sure, but it hits hard, especially for a 19-year-old defendant.
But anyway, we'll set a trial, but something needs to be done in your life to salvage your life, because I guarantee you that people have thought out, and those people make up juries. And when these juries, I can trust that. They make good decisions when the evidence is presented. You need to figure a way to fix this somehow and start doing the right thing. Maybe getting a trade or something so that you can get back to the community and get well rewarded by the people who want to give, because I want to provide jobs for this area. And we're given first shots. That's what's amazing. And we're passing it up. People aren't able to do the job because they're not prepared. And it's simple. Just get an education and trade and stay out of trouble. And then it's figures. And you little orders. It's that simple. I get frustrated watching it. It's like water going through our fingers. But no, the bond has not changed. I would suggest maybe y'all need to work on something. Or we're set for trial, but maybe there's something, can be done to fix this, where he doesn't sting so much and he can make a second chance. Make your emotion much. This is, you did something that's a mess that has to get people involved to fix. But you're going to, at the end of the day, you're going to have to carry the load by simply making the right choices, which begins with running around with people who are better than you, not worse than you. People drag you up. They will drag you down if you run around with them. They drag you down. They drag you to the lowest common denominator. That's the way it is with groups. You want to get in a group that's even better, so that you can rise. I'll say it for trial. That's what we'll do. Thank you. And then decide if y'all got something else changed that changed what we can. And I'm ready to go whenever y'all want to work something other than the trial. But we're at 550 trials.
And there it is, motion denied. No bond. Notice how he reminds the defendant. Juries are made up of fed-up community members. Translation: if this goes to trial, don't expect sympathy. That's a reality check, courtroom style.